Welcome back to Imperial Order, everybody. I'm your host, Tom Martino, and I'm sitting here with my really good buddy, Mr. Jose Espinel. Jose, how's it going?
It's going good. We've been watching Star Wars Celebrations, trying to keep up to date with everything that's been going on. Sadly, just like with Mendo Plus, we did not get to see the panel for Tales of the Jedi, but we did keep up to date with, everything that's been announced and stuff. So we're here to talk to you guys about it.
I can hear the idiots now. Why'd you guys do Celebration coverage and not go to Celebration? Well, you could buy our tickets and hotel room. We'll be right there. All right, so before we get started, Please hit the like button below, subscribe to the channel, leave some feedback in the comment section. With your friends. Hit that bell for notifications. Yeah, I was really bummed, man. I don't know why. I know I'm but a simple idiot over here on YouTube who didn't go to Celebration this year, and I get that. I'm not saying this for selfish purposes. I'm saying this in general. If I can offer a suggestion to Lucasfilm and Disney, and when you have a show called Tales of the Jedi that nobody knows anything about, and you have a panel for that, air that shit. Get the marketing going, because not a lot of people know this is coming out, and this would help get the buzz going early. Now, I understand they aired the first episode of this thing over at the panel, which they didn't have to show. They should have just aired the panel itself. I wish that this was like every other year where they actually aired all the panels over here at home. This has been very odd that, it hasn't been that way. But look, I'm not complaining again. I'm done complaining. But a lot of exciting news came out of this thing, regardless. And
a lot.
We know a lot more about the show. I was very curious about this because I didn't know if it was going to be like another Visions type thing. And in some ways it kind of is.
It's kind of like the Clone Wars type thing,
right.
Yeah. In Visions, we're like every episode is like about a different character, except obviously we know that 3 of the 6 are focused on Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Which I know a lot of people on Twitter are hating on.
Well, yeah.
Because they'd rather have, I guess, something like Visions where
they want their Legends version of
character.
Tales of the Jedi, I guess. I don't know, but look, what I think
is that a book? Because I think I might have it.
Yeah, it is. I think, or a comic. I don't remember. You might have it actually. That 50 book collection of yours. But
you keep talking.
It's possible. Look. I think a lot of exciting stuff came out of this panel, and I was very interested in what the show was because, like I said, we didn't know if it was going to be a Visions type thing or it's going to be a bunch of shorts. We also didn't know where it was going to take place, if it was going to be canon, non-canon, and it is going to be canon, so that's good to know. And it's actually going to be Dave Filoni, which I think we already knew, but it was just cool to hear, because when you say Filoni's attached to like an animated series, that can mean a million different things. They said Filoni was attached to Star Wars Resistance. Nobody watches it. So you can end up with that product too. But here, you end up with something that looks like a product of Filoni's through and through. He is the creative force behind this one, and that really excites me. So very interested to see what's going to happen here. But some of the things we do know that are very exciting is, to start with here, Qui-Gon and Dooku was something I was very interested in, because I've always wanted to see that relationship ever since it was explained, and especially when in Attack of the Clones, he's talking to Obi-Wan about how the relationship of him and Qui-Gon used to be. Dooku was talking to Obi-Wan about how the relationship of him and Qui-Gon had been. And now we get to see that. So that's going to be really interesting. And the other thing, 3 of the 6 episodes are going to be focused on Ahsoka, and Ashley Eckstein is coming back to voice her. And Matt Lana will be back to voice Anakin as well. It's basically got all the voice cast. So you really know this is a product of Filoni's, just based on that alone. So that was another thing I was really interested in is...
And then we also have... And then the actress that voiced in the Battlefront 2 campaign...
Playing Ahsoka's mother this time.
Exactly, voicing Ahsoka's mother, yep.
Excuse me, from... Gina Gavanka or something like, I don't know. Whoever voiced Iden Versio. I forget her name.
Janina something.
Janina Gavanka. I can never pronounce her name, but
Janina Gavanka, yeah.
She voiced Iden Versio in Battlefront 2. She's coming into the show to voice Ahsoka's mother. I wish she would come back to do Iden
His
at some
mother,
point too, because I love that character. But it's still pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. And the folks today got to see the first episode, and I would say majority of the reviews were positive on it. Like they were
Yeah,
pretty
I mean, yeah,
positive.
the negative reviews were all just people wanting their, Legends
Right. They didn't even
stuff.
see the first episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the people who actually were at Celebration today saw the first episode, positive overwhelmingly. So
Yeah.
I'm very
Yeah,
much
they're
looking
saying
forward
it's
to it.
less dialogue and more. It's more focused on the actual graphics,
More character driven
and
too, they were saying.
yeah,
It's
and less dialogue, more on the graphics and animation and all that other stuff.
yeah. So I was really interested to hear that, but the other thing that
Also, the guy who did the music for Clone Wars is doing the music here for this show as well. Kevin Kiner, is that how you pronounce it?
oh yes, Kevin Kiner is coming back to do the score. That is correct,
Kevin
which is
Kiner-
exciting.
Yeah.
The thing that interested me as I did read this, that Filoni said these are going to be 3 Ahsoka stories that you will need to watch or need to see. And I find that interesting the way he worded that, with Ahsoka coming right down the pike, his own series Ahsoka coming right down the pike here. I found that interesting that he felt like we need to watch these. I mean, do you think it'll be necessary to the story, or?
What did you say?
I
Sorry?
asked if you thought it would be necessary to the story for Ahsoka.
If Dave Filoni says it, then you sure as hell should know that it probably is going to be important. It's just in general too, to know more of Ahsoka's story and how she came up to be, who she is now. I feel like it's important to watch, because none of us really know, how Ahsoka came to be the person that she is.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be very important to watch these episodes to understand where she came from, how she came to be the person that she is now.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I mean, I found that to be very interesting about his comments there on that. Yeah, guys, it
And also,
sounds
he
like
did say this is gonna be it's gonna get real dark too. Is what I've read, that Dave Filoni did say that this show is gonna get really dark. So I'm excited to see
yes,
how that pans out.
he did comments. They said that he kept mentioning that the show would be dark throughout the panel. So interesting. And I'm all for that. I'm interested to see what other types of stories they could do outside of just Qui-Gon and Dooku and Ahsoka stories. I mean, we'll see. It's all going to be prequel era stuff. Somebody had suggested, I read on Twitter, that maybe they do something along the lines of maybe like if they do multiple seasons, they can focus on multiple eras. So this is prequel era stuff. The next era could be like original trilogy stuff, then sequel era stuff. That was just a suggestion I read on Twitter, which could be very cool for this, I think. Oh, look, that's the Tales of the Jedi. It's something I'm looking forward to. It comes out fall of 2022, so right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the other interesting thing.
Kind of bummed that we didn't get a trailer.
I figure we would, considering how close it was coming, but I guess not. I guess they're going to wait a little bit on that, but pretty soon we will, and I'm so looking forward to this. I think it sounds exciting. So yeah, I was glad we actually got something to talk about here. And Liam Neeson is coming to voice Qui-Gon, by the way. So that's
well, yeah,
cool.
and his son is gonna, and his son's gonna voice the younger Qui-Gon as well.
Okay, yeah. See, that's pretty cool. Yeah. See, so a couple little nice tidbits for this, but yeah, guys, that's our update for the day. And yeah, so there you have it. That was Star Wars Celebration today, and thank you guys for joining so much. Jose, thank you for all your time today, sir, and making this possible. It's
like always
been fun. Tomorrow we do have a Bad Batch.
Because Dave couldn't be here.
Exactly. Tomorrow we have Bad Batch though, so I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be. Let's hope we actually get to see it. So we'll find out. Yeah. We'll find out.
Hopefully we get it'd be cool to get a trailer for the new season dropping as well. That'd
depends
cool.
on when it's coming, but yeah, it would be really nice.
I feel like we'll definitely get an announcement date for when it'll.
I think so. We'll get a release date at the very least.
Yeah.
We'll be able to come on here and talk about that, and hopefully a couple other details. But very much looking forward to Bad Batch tomorrow. And what are you guys looking forward to most of all the things we've talked about here on the panel today? I think this Tales of the Jedi thing, it's really sparked my interest. I'm definitely really into this one, and I think if we'd gotten a trailer, I'd have been even more hyped, but here we are. So yeah, but look, guys, it's been great. It's been fun. I've been having fun celebrating Star Wars this weekend at the very least. So there's that. So anyway, guys, want to thank Jose again. Thank you, Jose. And we're gonna get going here. I've been Don Martino. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave some feedback in the comment section, share this with your friends, hit the bell for notifications, and we'll talk to you guys later. All right.